Hey guys, today I've got a video for you that details how to swap out the center console with a different one, what to watch out for, what kind of tools you might need, and what to look out for on the W126 S-Class Benz. Kind of sort of works for the 124 as well, the E-Class from yesteryear. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here you can see some legend put the wrong kind of wood, the Burl instead of the Zebrano wood interior that's on this 300 SDR. And here's one, has a couple of cracks. I was able to refinish it with some lacquer. One thing to watch out for is once you do get another one, and I don't think you can get these things new anymore, but make sure that you take a look at the width of this cutout here, this rubber gasket. There are two varieties out there. One has a much larger cutout, and there's a plastic bezel that goes in from the top. These ones do not have that. They have, and here's another one, another example of a bad fix. I didn't do that one, I got it this way, but at least the plastic components are in good shape. But to get back to the plastic insert, if you have a bezel like this with this rubber gasket on the back in here, make sure that you do not get the other variety with a much larger cutout, because even if you get the plastic bezel, most likely this thing will not fit, because this one has this large wood cutout that you could Dremel out if the life depended on it, but the bezel will not fit the gear shaft mechanism, or at least all the way around it. I've tried and it just does not fit right. And so here I have one that fits, and it's most likely going to look better once we are done. We need a couple of tools. Always good to have pliers like this, flat tip screwdriver, a couple of Phillips head screwdrivers, and that should be about it. First, we're going to remove the ashtray. That one needs to come out, including disconnecting the wire as well as popping out the light bulb. You have to put the gear lever into drive, put your parking brake on so your car doesn't roll away. So here we go. Take this out, and then make absolutely sure that you do not lose these screws, because once they're down in there, they are gone. Alright, that's usually where that flat tip screwdriver comes in handy. Alright, number one. That's not loose enough. Alright. No. That one requires both hands. Alright. Now you take this out. And carefully take the bulb out. This wire. Alright. Now you got this. Now you take this tray out. Alright. Now you carefully move out and pull and push this Whew, that one is stuck. There you go. Really careful. Ah, I see what happened here. Somebody glued it in place. Interesting. So now you're gonna have to slowly but surely disconnect all the switches. Watch out, sometimes they are on there really bad, sometimes they're not. Alright, and there it is. Alright, so now we'll clean this up a little bit, and then we're going to install the new one. So next you remove the switches. Do this really carefully by using a flat tip screwdriver and slowly prying them out. There you go. Make sure that you mark, or at least remember where they go. They have different sides. This one is for the driver's side, obviously. Here's the next one. See? Go back here. That one I don't have to remove. This is for the mirror. Another one right there. There you go. That one is there. This one is for the sound. And now we have got these two. See, this one is for that side here. And the last one, another one, passenger side. We're ready to plug them back in on the other side. So like so. If you do need to use brute force, then you're doing something wrong. They need to just fit there ever so, and push them ever so slightly. And there we go. Last two. That one is for the driver's side. Let's just make sure that we've got this right. That one would have to go here. Same with this one. This one here. All right. So it's only this one. It doesn't sit there just right. So, ready to go. And now we can put the switches back on, and I'll be right back as I'm sliding this center console back into place. All right, all the switches are back in place, and here's a small tip: make sure that you double check whether or not everything still works. That does work. That does work. The windows work. What else do we need? This window. This window. Okay. All right. So, with that, now I can push the console back in place and move it back. No good angle here. Hold on. Push everything down. Make sure this is nice and tight. Sorry for losing you guys there for a minute. So now it fits perfectly in there, and I can put my coin tray back into the spot. And it needs to fit such that all of this is flush and even. Only then do you know that you've installed this correctly. Now you put the ashtray back in, and well, that's pretty much it. All right, so over tighten these. Here comes number 2. Good job. Putting my ashtray back in here. Done. Finally is matching, and that makes for a nice day and a happy owner of this nice old 300 SDA.